Hi Aquarius, welcome to your September 2017 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Charlotte from SiegeAstrology.com, and this month we're still kind of picking up the pieces of that eclipse that took place on August the 21st in Leo. Brought in a brand new beginning, brand new energy to your relationships. Could have been some surprise information coming in there, and I believe in the first week of September that energy is really going to start to flow. First of all, Mercury crosses that eclipse degree on the 1st. Mercury is retrograde, messing up things with your finances, having you go back and relook at relationships and intimate boundaries in relationship, and your own sexual health. It's talking about a lot of things that may have played out over the course of several years involving addictive patterns or obsessions within relationships. So you're going to go back and review all of that, but that first week of September, the Mercury is moving into your relationship sector 2, hitting that eclipse degree, and then Mars will align with the eclipse degree on the 4th. So Mars will go to 29 degrees of Leo, then back to 28, and then back up to 29 by September 9th or 10th. So I'd say really from September 1st through the 10th, when Mercury is turning direct, you're really going to be thinking about intimate patterns within relationships again. You're going to be thinking about trust. You're going to be thinking about sexual boundaries or who you're sexually attracted to, even in relationships. And I feel like you're going to, some of you, get some communication from a past relationship even is going to come forward that first week of September. Now September 17th, 18th, we have another pocket of energy because Venus will be trine Uranus. So expect that Venus will be also prepping to cross the eclipse degree on the 20th at the new moon in Virgo. Again, this is kicking off a big pocket of energy, Aquarius. You are really getting down to the nitty-gritty of relationships, and you are dissecting them. You are meeting up with old opportunities for romance. These things are going to come forward. They're going to come back up again for your review, because remember that eclipse took place at 29 degrees of Leo, and that is the header title of all of this energy that's coming into you. Venus again will conjunct that eclipse degree on the 20th. So this is really going to be about sudden information coming into you, or sudden communication even. Maybe someone says, from the past, I want to come and see you, or there is just sudden information, like messages of love coming in over the internet or social media, something like that. For some of you, this is going to be about you taking a trip with your partner, and maybe this is an exciting opportunity, one that's filled with love coming up for you. I feel like between the 17th and the 20th, though, you're going to get a lot of information. You're going to get some things straightened out finally in relationships. Also, you're going to get things straightened out in regard to monies that are owed to you, or monies that you've had going out of the home. In any regard, your debt-income ratio is going to be the subject matter there between you and a partner. Again, sexual chemistry, big deal here, Aquarius. You guys have really got it going on in the relationship sector this month, although I don't think all of it is going to be pleasant. Saturn is your co-ruler, and it is going direct, so you're going to have new lessons to be learned in regarding how you communicate with other people, and regarding being a leader for other people. So, a lot of new lessons coming in at the same time you're dealing with old energy here. But that new moon on September the 20th at 27 degrees of Virgo, that's still going to kick up a lot of energy, and even uncomfortable energy for some of you, as you're going to need to take all of the information that you've collected about your relationships from the end of August and up until the 20th, and you're going to be taking all of that and moving forward with one person in particular, also moving forward with finances, and also moving forward with sexual boundaries or with your sex life. So lots of stuff to look forward to there, Aquarius. I'm going to start reading with the cards now. I just want to say that this Mercury retrograde is affecting my speech greatly. It seems like I can't even get a sentence out, Aquarius, without having to go back and repeat it. This video will probably be highly edited, so my apologies. So I feel like the full moon on September the 6th is going to be, a big finale for you. I feel like you're going to feel emotionally drained at this full moon. I feel like this is all about your finances for sure, because that full moon is taking place in Pisces, your second house of income, and money's coming into you, monies that you are used to coming into you on a regular basis. I feel like there's going to be some sort of loss there that's really maybe going to kick up some energy. This could be even about family matters also. So again, we've got family court matters, and this has been going on for every sign. So many legal matters were kicked up over the summer. And with all of the cardinal energies that we've had over the last decade, it's like things just kept getting postponed. There were unfair rulings, and then another component was added for some of you, and the stuff has been hidden, and it's like a big battle to try to sort out all of these things. This is what a lot of people are facing. If this does not apply to you, then this for you could be about family loss, family heartbreak, something about that. I feel like the family tree here is upside down, like there's been a lot of communicating about loss or tears here. Could have come in by that eclipse, and this could be all coming forward that first week in September when Mars crosses that eclipse degree on September the 4th. And so we have this lined up with family karma, where there's a lot of kind of petty relationships or jealousy or drama or malicious activity even within families. This is what I get when I see this card. And so this is definitely important for this reading. I feel like this is something that's just unfolding, though, where you're going to have to deal with maybe a snake in the family tree, or someone who has lied before, someone who has stolen before, something like that. I feel like that is what's going to emerge here. There's also a very sexual energy surrounding all of this. For some of you, this is sexual boundaries have been crossed within families, and this situation is being re-looked at. I do feel like there are a lot of tears, a lot of letting go here, but I feel like something new is being born, especially in regard to children. I feel like that is the new emotional undercurrent that is unfolding by the end of September, and that you have really got to define your boundaries there, September 20th, with that new moon in Virgo. And I feel like there are some new beginnings also in relationships where for some reason there's a sense of guilt or loss, or just feeling unhappy even though there are new changes coming. It's like a dread is what I'm getting here, a sense of like, I just give up because and knowing that you have to give up. And I just thought of that. There's a country song, I can't even remember the name of it, but it's something about, when staying is worse than leaving. That was the lyrics that I just got there. And that's what I feel for some of you. Like there's some sort of family situation that you just can't rectify, or you're feeling like you're going to be separated from someone in the family, and there's just really nothing you can do about it other than to let this person go. And this could involve children. Maybe you're feeling like you're not going to be as connected with your children because of the family dramas that you've had in the past, and this may have formed a wedge. Or maybe this is your grandchildren and they have other grandparents, and you're feeling like this child is going to be closer to those grandparents than it is you, and it's a heartbreaking experience for you. Now I'm going to go in and lay the tarot down, and I'm going to use another oracle also for you guys, because we have a lot of emotion here. So I'm going to hit the emotion cards first and see what is going on here. So I feel like you're having to move on, definitely, because you have felt trapped in a certain situation and it's just brought you a lot of tears. I feel like by that full moon, September the 6th, of course this isn't ending related to children, but it also marks a point where there's emotional culmination related to romantic partners. And then we have the passion card here. So maybe there was a new passion beginning for some of you, but you're having to let go of another situation. Why were you feeling so trapped? Yeah, it's like you've been trapped over the summer. Like you've been realizing that you have been trapped in a very emotional situation. Like you just can't figure out the answer to it. This could have had to do with Leo, but I feel like it's coming up again. They're mirroring the Leo eclipse here and here. And this is all involved family. Or maybe you're thinking about, you're trying to make one situation work at home and it's just not going to work. And you're realizing that you do have to move forward. Maybe even with another relationship. And you're going to have to let something die in order for something new to be reborn here. Let's see what is this family karma. Be a decision that's made. Could be grandparents. Yeah, this seems to be related to a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces male. This could be a decision, like there's an offer either coming for this person from family, or this person is offering something to someone else, made a decision about family. This could just be about your partner. If your partner is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this could be about their family. And this has you feeling, you know, up in the air or feeling trapped. Like you just don't want to deal with this situation. Got the card of Aquarius here. So this is wonderful. Cancer got these cards too, I think. Very similar. In which there is a new beginning brought on by this eclipse with you Aquarians who are spiritually enlightened and are following a spiritual path. And it's a new offer of love here. I feel like there's heartbreak here, though. There's a lack of truth. And this could be about a third-party situation. Or a truth you didn't want that comes through communication by email or travel or something like that. But I think you get the truth. You demand the truth. Just seems like there's a lot of illusion surrounding this, like someone is different in public than they are in private. But I feel like there's a change there. So maybe somebody's giving you the truth and it's not the truth that you wanted. And you're just left thinking, you know, what am I going to do with this? Could be from a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But I feel like this person is heavily involved with home and family karma, or that's what they're dealing with. So what's emerging is it seems like some things aren't as they, you know, have seemed. I feel like maybe there's some investments made, some actions taken that weren't on the up and up. Could be with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces female or a mother figure here. But there's a lot of arguing going on here within family networking or communication. High Priestess is here, and for me this means an elevated message is coming forward. This is in regard to aggressive action with your child, someone who is overseeing a child, either a priest or maybe some of you are upset because you feel like you can't, your child, this is your grandchild and they're not going to have the same religion as you. That's a possibility here. For some of you, this is like your child's teacher and you are not enjoying, there's something here you don't know, and there's a snake here in networking where someone is pretending like they are above certain behaviors, but they are not. And this is sneaky behavior. Make sure you watch this video by the end of September because this is happening down here at the end. Don't forget about it. Come back and look for your child here because there's something's going on here with a child. Show me what's going on here. Like there's a waiting period before you can be aggressive and moving. Like somebody's got to re-look at something here with your child. Could be family court matters. Again, this could be a judge. And in matters regarding children, you got to move aggressively. You can't look at things face value, Aquarius. You guys are good at networking, but I feel like, you know, networking with your mind, it could be one thing. But there's a need here to see someone for who they are. Don't let anyone, you know, snow you over just to appease you. And that's what I'm getting here. So I'm going to use these oracles right quick to go in and address certain situations. Certainly some of you, this is about family. We got the family tree here. We got the family tree here with the oracles. And this could be about an ending or death within the family and conflicts and groups and someone unwilling to end something. Some of you could be wanting to move and you can't. That's another scenario here. Let's put this new opportunity. Ooh, a new one. A new one coming by that full moon. It's like you weren't expecting it, I feel like. Let's see what's wrong with this child situation. I hate when things involve children down here that don't seem on the up and up. It's like the timing has got to be right, or the direction that you're going to take with this teacher, judge, or whatever. This always reminds me of like the North Node. There's something here that they're wanting you to pay attention to also. Could involve your child's health, their daily routine. Someone is not nurturing that's presenting themselves as nurturing. In fact, this person might actually be divisive in regard to your child or your grandchild. So I feel like you're moving on from one relationship with someone who maybe has been very passionate. Something that you have needed to look further at, and this is either about their sexual prowess or like this is like a Scorpio energy here. So what I feel like this is what you need to look at and maybe let go of, and I feel like this is related to home and government structure. So maybe locations. This could be your spouse and their job, or there's a need like this person is not looking for a secure home and family. This is, if you're a female Aquarius and this is your spouse, it's like they need to move on and find a new job maybe, and they're not doing it. You guys are walking the labyrinth. So, some of you have third-party relationships, Aquarius. And if so, if that is the situation, some of you are going to be moving on from one marriage into another. And there's a new beginning here this month with either Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or that is who you're married to. But I feel like there's a lot of family drama that you're dealing with also at the same time. And there are new beginnings. There are new career opportunities also this month. Definitely new career opportunities, but I feel like if you're thinking this is going to be in a government institution, it might not work out. Let's see if we can put a couple of cards on here. What is this? Stability. It's like you have to use your intuition. A lot of home and family upset here. There's stuff going on within your home that is just upsetting. I feel like maybe this is discipline within your home. The male. Yeah, I hope some of you are not letting a male abuse a child here. If you are, stop yourself. Just stop it. And go and get help from somewhere. There are plenty of avenues. Reach out to someone if you feel like your child is being abused. Do not let this go on. And I got this before in Aquarian's reading. I certainly get it in Virgo a lot. It's like not something I really want to address in readings, but I will if I see it. That's not all of you. Some of you, maybe one of you. I feel like there's this waiting period before. I feel like, again, there is a male fire sign. He was here last month. And he's kind of reanalyzing how he wants to proceed with communication with you. And I feel like he's wanting to work on a creative project with you, or he's wanting to have a romantic time with you, but I feel like he keeps putting the brakes on because he's just not sure if time is right, or you're putting the brakes on with him. Like there's something you're feeling like it's just not ready yet. Maybe because you got to revisit this other thing. So for some of you, I feel like we got three people here. I feel like you're married to a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces male, but you also have a lover who's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but you have this fire sign that's wanting to come in too. But either you or him keep putting the brakes on this situation. Like you feel like it's too dangerous to your marriage, or you're feeling like this person can't commit at all. For some of you, you've got a fire sign that's coming in a legal court battle, and that is who your spouse is going to be fighting with in this situation. See if we can see what else is new. We got invitations coming, a meeting place, and this deep sense of emotion here. I feel like this is about a school. For some of you, with your child, you've got to watch out. Whew. Don't let somebody try to snow you in, Aquarius, especially in regard to your child, or feeling like whatever you do, protect your children. For some of you, I feel like there's a new sexual relationship evolving because there are conflicts pertaining to children, and someone associated with this conflict may be someone that you are turning to, either this water sign or this fire sign here. See what the advice is, and then I'm going to go. The dog. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. So, Aquarius, I hope this has been helpful to you, and I think what the meaning of these two cards is, there you have a lot to work through emotionally, with new opportunities. You got a lot of family drama going on. Some of you got issues with your children going on with their family court or with this teacher situation, but I feel like there is a new path emerging in your relationships. You've got to look past the illusions, though. Don't let anyone snow you over in romance or children. And I don't know what's going to happen with this fire sign over here. Maybe he's going to roll the dice, but sneaky behavior. The timing's not right. And we got children over here too. Maybe some of you aren't going to meet with this person because you're too busy dealing with this other family drama or with your child. Could be Aquarius. I just want to thank you guys for your views. Thank you so much for your orders. I had so many Aquarian orders over the past month. It's been such a great time getting to know all of you through your readings and communicating with you. And I know some of you have had to have patience with this Mercury retrograde. Sometimes I still have problems with my editing software. It's not the best. It takes about 4 hours to edit and encode and upload the videos by the time I get finished with everything. That's including recording. So my prices will go back up for September, and I'll put a little note on here and down below with my prices on there. But I just want to thank you all so much for your views and having conversations with me. I really appreciate it. And I wish you the very best in the month of September, Aquarius. Take care. Watch your children.